What is happening? Happy Motivational Monday. I am here with the legend, Mike Hucker Clark, one of my favorite BMX riders in the world. And I thought it'd be awesome. I'd love to hear just kind of a bit about what you can inspire some people with. I think it's incredible. You'll never see this dude without a smile, whether he's on his bike or not.
Guy.
And I think it's just so incredible. Like, literally, there's certain people, like, you run into their presence and it just shifts the atmosphere from, like, maybe you're having a bad day, but you see them going and it just psychs you out of your mind.
Right here.
I appreciate that, man.
No, like, I don't know, how I see it is life is way too short to be bummed out, or not even be bummed out, but stay bummed out over anything, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, life's beautiful. You might not have the best day, but I mean, look where we're at. I've been sick for 2 weeks and I'm barely riding, but I'm not having a good time out here, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about just being positive and staying headstrong and having fun, you know?
Just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, enjoy the moment, be present, and make the most out of every situation.
Absolutely.
And you're the king at that.
Well, thanks, man. I think
you just front pulled the high jump contest with rollerblades.
Heck yeah, we did.
Come on.
Let's go. So a bit about your journey, like growing up riding and just keeping it with a passion, and then like turning that literally into your life and your career. Like, what was that kind of transition like?
It's a dream come true, man. I mean, I grew up riding sheep posts in Huntington Beach, dirt jumps, and skate parks. And, you know, growing up as a kid, you know, that's always a dream. Like, oh, that'd be so cool to be pro, but, you know, you never really think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I started getting older. I turned 16, started doing competitions, started progressing really fastly. And before I knew it, I graduated high school and I was on the Do Tour. I started picking up sponsors. And it's, to me, you know, like, I've learned to never expect anything. Just take everything as a blessing as it comes. Whether it's good or bad, turn anything bad that comes into something positive.
Yeah.
It's like me breaking my neck, my back to right now.
Yeah.
You know, like, that was the worst experience of my life. And I realized, man, this is such a blessing to open up my eyes to everything, how good I've really had it, you know?
Yeah.
And I always appreciated everything. I mean, I've been living the dream since I graduated high school riding my bike, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't dream of that? And that just, it really opened my eyes to how precious this life is that we have and how special everything is in it.
Yeah.
Like right now we're at Woodward Winter Camp and I'm hanging out with you and we're talking about motivation.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It's so cool, man.
It's insane, man.
You never know where life's going to take you, so make the most out of everything.
Yeah, I think that's the key to it. If you make the most out of your day, you'll make the most out of your life, and you're a living testament to that. I'd love to hear just a little deeper about like going through that gnarly injury, like that process, because it'd be easy to just like, and just be bummed out and stay there, but like rising back up.
Well, I think one of the things that, so this is what happened. I fractured my C7 and my T1 and 2. And I was at the contest and I couldn't breathe unless I was holding my arm like that. It felt like I was getting stabbed in the chest. And then I started coughing up blood because I had a contusion in my lung as well. We go to the doctor and, well, the medic told me to drive myself. I'm like, I'm in Australia. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I'm not driving anyway. Luckily, my buddy Ando was there. Shout out to Ando, you're the man. He took me to the hospital, and the doctor's like, okay, we're going to do x-rays first. I'm like, no, we need a CAT scan or a CT scan. I have a contusion. I'm bleeding when I cough.
Dude.
Like, x-rays don't show that. And I remember arguing with the doctor, telling him we need more than an x-ray. And finally, he got so upset, threw his clipboard down. He said, are you sure that's what you want? And I said, yes. And he came back and he said, I have good news and bad news. And I said, what's the bad news? What's the good news? He said, your lungs fall, you have a mild contusion, it'll heal itself within 2 weeks. And at that point in my life, I'd had that before, and that was the worst thing that had ever happened to me, other than being knocked out or concussions and stuff. And so I was like, oh no, what's the bad news? And he told me I fractured my C7, my T1 and 2, and all the vertebrae had bone fragments scattered all around them. And he said it's funny because my C7 has another existing fracture that wasn't even healed yet. Wow. So the whole time I was in Australia, I was riding with a fractured neck, had no idea. And that's when reality just kind of slapped me in the face and said, hey Mike, like, you know, you're one lucky cookie, you know?
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I was like, wow, man, I'm so lucky to be alive right now.
Yeah.
Like I was just riding in a contest with a fractured neck and I had no idea.
That's insane.
And yeah, man, just everything is a blessing. Take everything as it comes, make the most of it, and always be positive.
Absolutely.
Even like, and that taught me also, like, okay, when bad things happen, they happen for a reason because you learn from them.
You learn.
Yep. Exactly. Like,
yeah.
That's why I'm gonna just been talking about. Like, you can never get bummed out when something bad happens. Like maybe in the moment, but look for the bright side of things.
Yeah.
Now, like I used to get so upset when I was injured because I couldn't ride my bike.
Right.
Now, I get to hang out with my family more. I get to go play with my dogs. I get to just do stuff at home. Like
Appreciate
paperwork
things,
stuff that I always blow off because I want to go ride. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, you appreciate everything so much more.
Yeah. Awesome, dude. Well, thank you. You're a
no
champion.
worries.
I appreciate this. Hope this inspires you guys. And
Stay positive, people.
stay positive and keep living the dream.
Have fun. Wear your pads.